Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. Well, let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. Schroeder and Thomas make up the backcourt. Cameron Johnson out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Finney Smith in at the center position. It's Thomas on the wing. Shoots over Bridges. And it's New York with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
Johnson with a bucket.
The catch and shoot is exactly what you're looking for. Cam Johnson, one of the best shooters in the league.
Out to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Offensive rebound. Goes up with it again. And the play by Towns inside. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
And this is right in his wheelhouse, hitting the boards and cashing in.
Already, I mean, we are seeing the full range of his skill set on display. Get ready for a big-time game from this guy.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report.
One of the things you love about Jalen Brunson, he takes quality shots. How about that look from three?
And stolen by Brunson. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Brunson's got 5 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Thomas. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
This guy is such a determined young player. Cam Thomas overcomes the contest.
Hart from long range. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Knocks it down from distance.
And I'm just impressed with their effort here early. They've hit the offensive glass so hard.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
Towns outside. Uneasy, too, on the layup. He has 6.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Simmons. To the inside. Here's Johnson. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
You can tell Simmons is a guy who, from the moment he picked up a basketball, has been a point guard by nature.
And stolen by Simmons. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Great positioning on the putback.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Johnson passes to Simmons. From behind the arc. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. knocks down the first one. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
And he nails the third.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Towns a screen on Simmons. Hart from long range sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Tom Thibodeau. And guys, when talking to Coach before the game about Ben Simmons, it sounds like they know how they want to attack him defensively. Coach told me we can't let him get the easy bucket. We need to force him to his right and flush him out of the paint. Sounds like they're going to try to keep Simmons as far away from the hoop as possible, BA.
Thank you for that, Allie. Johnson for three. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 4 assists now tonight. Outside Hart. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson. Nets trail by 4. The shot no good. Nice D from Bridges. Anunoby with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Here's Hart. Misses off the left iron.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Kenny Smith a screen. And here's Schroeder outside. No good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Hart passes to Brunson. Bridges a screen on Thomas. Here's Brunson. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, my. You have to respect the aggressiveness he plays with. Ooh.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Knicks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Wilson's checked in for Ben Simmons. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 6. Schroeder a screen on Bridges. Back to Schroeder. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Wow, Miguel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Pass to Johnson. Schroeder a screen on Towns. Out to Schroeder. 3-pointer. Drills it from deep. Schroeder's got 7 points.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt. And I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Schroeder finds Thomas. Kenny Smith a screen. Johnson passes to Schroeder. From outside, off the mark.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson. Oh, nice D from Schroeder.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Over Brunson. Schroeder can't get it to go. New York leading by 7. Hart from long range sends it home from three-point land. He has 6.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Schroeder. 5 to shoot. From down in the low post, it goes.
Instant offense. Dennis Schroeder can fire up his team with that pretty dribble drive.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Wilson passes to Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Every team in search of players with this skill set. Dorian Finney-Smith, the prototypical 3. And yes, he can D as well.
To the paint. Here's Towns. Pass to Sims. Bridges, a screen on Schroeder. And it's Brunson missing. Nets trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Thomas. The rebound by Sims.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Schroeder against Brunson. Schroeder passes to Wilson. Johnson inside. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And here's Schroeder outside. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 5. Here's the pick. Brunson hits it from the high post. Brunson's got 9.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
And stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Ball stolen. Here's Wilson. He's covered by Hart. Outside Finney-Smith. Here's Thomas. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Cam Thomas is not one to be afraid to take heavily contested shots, and he's had the ability to make them.
Pass to Sims. Towns with the ball. There's a screen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Doris, you look at the shooting of Karl Anthony Towns. A 7-footer. He's as good as it gets.
He is, B.A. He has been verging on the 50, 40, 90 efficiency type numbers in recent years. He is right there with Dirk Nowitzki when you talk about the sweetest shooting big men of all time.
Payne's checked in for New York. And so Towns nails them both. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated. This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Oh, my goodness. Ben Simmons takes defense into offense. He's a one-man band right now.
Outside Brunson. Takes a 3. That one is off. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
So on the floor for Brooklyn. Williams is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Trendon Watford, and it's Clowney in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Outside, Williams. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. Number 1, the Knicks.
Having the shooters they have, the best three-point shooting team in the league, it opens up the whole court by stretching the defense out.
Toppin, he's checked in for New York. Simmons against Payne. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Payne. Bridges has got 8 points.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Simmons is doubled. Watford outside. Pass to Clowney. 6 on the shot clock. Williams from long range. And it's New York with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. It was a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
And last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the pass.
Simmons against Payne. Pass to Wilson. Here's Watford. He buries it from 3. Watford's got his second basket of the night.
He has the ability and the aggressiveness to capitalize from downtown.
Simmons against Payne. Here's Clowney. The kick out to Williams. Watford with a screen. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Williams misses. Knicks leading by 6. Outside Payne. Bridges, a screen on Simmons. Here's Payne. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Gianninobi's checked in for Toppin. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I think the grind of the season has caught up to him a little. You can see it in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a dive. He appears to be wearing down. Maybe he can get his legs back under him today.
Well, Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
No good on the free throw. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans, they've pressed all the right buttons.
And the Knicks making a change here. Towns is checked in. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Watford with a screen. Simmons up top, defended by Payne. Simmons with the bucket. Simmons has gotten his second bucket of the game.
My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
Here's Sims. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket. And the Knicks lead by 8.
Ooh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Simmons, the pass to Watford. And he gets that one. Watford's gotten his third basket of the night.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Pass to Bridges. Now Towns. Watford covering. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Doris, OG Anunoby helped the Raptors so much on their title run in 2019.
Yeah, the hard part is he was never able to suit up for the NBA Finals. To get through the season and then have an injury at that point, heartbreaking for a player. But consider, he's the first UK-born player to win an NBA title, and that cannot be taken away.
That free throw, no good. Doris, how about the emergence of Jalen Brunson? The Knicks got him as a free agent.
BA, it's incredible because the Knicks, when they signed him back in the summer of 2022, many voices were out there saying it's an overpay, you paid Jalen too much. Well, guess what? All NBA performer, and that contract looks like a bargain.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
What you love about OG Anunoby, this guy widely regarded as one of the league's top defenders, guys, but he's starting to become a more consistent scorer now as his career has gone on.
Finney Smith passes to Thomas. Outside Milton. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
That's good for Milton. And the Knicks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Milton hits them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Blocked! All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The Knicks, one of the top defensive teams in the league, and it starts in the paint. Coach Tom Thibodeau said, quote, "We've prided ourselves on having a tight shell. We've got great rim protection, guys who take charges, and we're aggressive on the ball. Guys, great defense has always been Tibbs' MO."
And nothing has changed now. Thanks, Allie. Towns finds Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Brunson. Brunson inside with the finish.
And they're just staying with possessions on the offensive glass and getting rewarded for it. You have to love the hustle.
Pass to Clowney. Here's Wilson. Anunoby covering. And here's Milton. And there's a pick. Here's Clowney. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Now Brunson. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Got a hand on it. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Pass to Milton. Here's Clowney. He's guarded by Bridges. Now Finney Smith drives to the hoop, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
That's where on the drive, Dorian Finney-Smith length comes into play, right? Helps him get past and around defenders.
Back to Brunson. Goes back up. It's deflected. Milton surveys the floor. They set the screen. Pass to Thomas. Fires from deep. Count it. Make that 3 of 7 so far for him.
Corner pocket, corner three. Cam Thomas shaking free.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Wilson. Thomas outside. Launches it, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Brunson gets it to go.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Wilson. Now Finney-Smith. Driving to the basket, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Now Dorian Finney-Smith has the ability athletically to finish near the cup, and he does so there.
Count that bucket. Brunson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line. The beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Milton's got the ball here for the Nets. 4-point game. Pass to Clowney. Finney-Smith with it. Outside Milton. And again, it's Brooklyn. New York has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. Back to Brunson. Over Milton. Out to Bridges. Puts up a 3. The Knicks keep it alive. Deflected. And he gets it back. They get it back. Pass to Towns. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals leaders. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Both teams deciding to change it up. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 15 in the second. A minute 37 left in the first half. Pass to Johnson. Left side, Finney-Smith. Shoots over Anunoby. Ooh, can't tie it up as that one's no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And here's Payne outside. Hits a three-pointer. Payne's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Thomas passes to Simmons. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
He's off on the first.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Payne. That one's no good. New York leading by 5. Pass to Hart. Schroeder against Anunoby. Now Towns. Outside Brunson. And it's Brunson again missing.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Dennis Schroeder over the years, boy, as he started to harness all that energy and talent.
And this will be his second trip to the free throw line.
At the line, 2 shots.
That free throw misses.
You know, I think one of the important things for Dennis Schroeder is to keep trying to become more and more efficient. Let his offense come naturally and improve as a distributor.
And the second free throw is good. Pass to Towns. Over Finney-Smith. Misses with the fallback, Jay. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Knicks, up by 4. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the fresh legs for the second half.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
When you have two players going at each other like this, it becomes a point of pride. That's when the sparks fly. That's when it gets interesting.
For us and for the fans watching. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range. What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Now here's Towns. The kick out to Brunson. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Towns has got his 4th assist in this one. Doris, how about the evolution of Jalen Brunson's career from role player to star player?
Yeah, B.A., he begins his career as a backup point guard to the great Luka Doncic. But when given an opportunity to thrive without Luka in the playoffs, he did just that. Then he gets his own team and takes his game to an MVP level. Incredible evolution.
Buries it from 3. Towns has got 15.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Hart passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Schroeder. Here's Brunson, and it's New York scoring again.
Brilliant second half start. 4 for 4 from the field. Can't ask for any better.
Johnson against Anunoby. Pass to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively.
They are just owning the boards right now.
Here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Here's Towns. And here's Anunoby, covered by Schroeder. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Brunson misses.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Simmons. Johnson a screen on Hart. Back to Johnson. There's the three. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
And Hart with a basket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 6th assist of the night. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Doris, coaching is a difficult job. You think they're judged unfairly?
I do, PA. I think they go into any circumstance, and it's largely contingent on what is the strength of the organization. What's your ownership like? What is their commitment level to winning? What is your front office and the decision-making process like? But we all know this. Like, the coaches ultimately are the ones who are judged by wins and losses. They know that going in.
On defense, the Knicks. Finney Smith passes to Schroeder. Finney Smith, a screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Johnson. And stolen by Brunson. Here's Anunoby. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Boy, you see the savvy and the activity of Jalen Brunson defensively, just causing havoc right there.
Here's Finney Smith. That one doesn't drop. And some solid defense from Towns.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
For 3, Bridges. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Simmons. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
After being so smart with the ball in the first half, he's gotten a bit careless.
And here are the Knicks. They're on a 13-5 run. Johnson against Anunoby. Towns, a screen on Johnson. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Ben Simmons. Simmons has got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
Johnson finds Simmons. Finney Smith, a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Schroeder. Over Brunson. And again, it's the Nets missing. Knicks leading by 11. Shoots over Johnson. Brunson misses. Simmons against Hart. Outside Schroeder. Goes up on the baseline. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Johnson. Outside Simmons. 4-3. Hart pulls it in.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it's Towns penetrating. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense. Towns has got 17 points. Schroeder passes to Johnson. Simmons with a screen on Anunoby. Outside Simmons. Finney Smith inside. Covered by Towns. Doris, in a league that glorifies offense, you have to appreciate what Finney Smith brings to the defensive end.
BA, one of those guys who brings versatility and perhaps more importantly, dependability. You can put him on the ball, off ball, guards, even bigs. You talk about a true do-it-all defender, that's Dorian Finney-Smith.
And the first one at the line is good.
Guys, I think what you have to love about Dorian Finney-Smith is his versatility. Skill set-wise, you can play him at either forward position, and in either spot, he's going to give you tremendous defensive effort.
Sims, he's checked in for Anunoby. Wilson's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Thomas. Knicks leading by 11. Down low, and it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. New York has gotten 3 of 6 threes to fall in the third quarter. Bridges down low, working on Williams. Second chance effort, and the shot's good. Bridges has got 10 points.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Pass to Johnson, and stolen by Bridges. Here's Hart, and he caps off the break with a monster slam.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Finney-Smith, a screen. Lets it go from the wing. The shot's good. Johnson's got 23 points.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he gets it back. Bridges misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Nice shot by Finney-Smith.
You love the aggressive approach right there. Finney-Smith inside under duress of the contest. Woo-hoo!
Towns for 3. And they recover it.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game. Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Johnson passes to Simmons. Clock at 6. Williams from long range. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he recovers it. Towns passes to Brunson. Here's Wilson. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Simmons. Finney-Smith, a screen. Simmons, no good.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Bridges outside. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, how about the work they've done from the in-between area? They are making it rain, and the storm ain't over yet.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Nets trail by 17. And here's Johnson. Outside Johnson. The 3 ball. And it's New York with a rebound. Brunson's got 9 rebounds now. Bridges passes to Payne. Back to Bridges. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Wilson passes to Williams. Stolen by Payne. And now the Knicks on the break. That's good from Bridges on the assist by Payne. Bridges has got 15.
Well, quick transition has Bridges positioned perfectly. Puts the nice finish on the transition opportunity.
And the Nets miss again. New York leading by 19. Right side Payne. And he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Johnson on the wing to halt the run. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Towns outside. And it's New York with another.
That's the confidence of Towns. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in.
And there's the screen. There's 37 seconds left in the third. Johnson, and he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Cameron Johnson at the line.
Take a break.
Two shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Good on both.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
New York leading by 18. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Sims. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Jericho Sims at the line. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So the Nets making a switch here. Watford's checked in. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Nets trail by 19. Now here's Johnson. Over Payne. The jumper from the wing off target. And so it's New York out in front by 19 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here. Everyone talk defensively. Get stops and then let's go. Let's go. Make the game easy.
And defense is so important to Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, he wants his team to get stops and leak out fast. That's just fundamental basketball.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Williams. And it's Clowney in at the 5, down low. Pass to Dadje. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Dadje's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here's Payne, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Hey, Grant, when you look at the mentality of today's players, what are the differences from back in your day?
Well, B.A., through the wonders of technology, players interacting more directly with their fans and telling their own stories. Also, there's a brotherhood. It's a bit more brotherly, with players on different teams more friendly than in days past. And, you know, I'm not sure how I feel about that.
First one falls. he gets them both.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Pass to Wilson. Now here's Watford, covered by Towns. And here's the upcoming schedule for the New York Knicks. On Monday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. And a vital mission for the NBA, mental health. Commissioner Silver has said it's the most important issue for the league.
And I applaud Adam for those comments he's made about it. I mean, the season is so difficult. It can really take a toll on your mind. So it's great the league is trying to help players out through this.
New York leading by 20. Right side Payne. They set the pick. Inside. Ooh, poked away. 6 on the shot clock. From outside the arc. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wilson. Here's Watford. And he drops it in from the low post.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Payne, pass to Sims. Payne drives. And Watford pulls it down. Nets trail by 18. Pass to Williams. Back to Johnson. From the arc. Counted from distance. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Sims. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Towns for 3, and it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
From deep, Johnson. The Knicks with the rebound. 22 was their biggest lead. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that'll be the finale in their 4-game homestand. That one's good. Sims. And the Knicks lead by 20.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
The officials were right on top of that one.
The first one falls. Josh Hart's checked in for Sims. And the Nets also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Payne, pass to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. And it's all from 3-point range. Nets trail by 18. Stolen by Anunoby. Pass to Hart. Towns with the ball. Towns double team. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hart. Clowney pulls it in. Clowney's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Thomas. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Boy, that is so tough, folks. Cam Thomas, how dangerous is he pulling up into that jump shot?
Hart. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
Pass to Clowney. Beyond the arc. Hits the trifecta. Clowney's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Back to Payne. Towns, a screen on Thomas. He shoots it. The shot by Payne, no good. Nets trail by 15. Thomas with the ball. Pass to Clowney. There's the triple. The shot won't fall.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
To the middle. Here's Towns. That one's good for 2. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Payne against Thomas. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Pass to Dadye. Hart from long range. The shot off that time. Nets trail by 17. Now Thomas. Outside Johnson. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Knicks leading by 15. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Finney Smith's checked in for Clowney. Simmons comes in for Watford. Johnson, he's checked in for Wilson. And it's Schroeder in for Johnson. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. BA?
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Brunson passes to Hart. Bridges, a screen on Simmons. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Hart. Hart's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
Here's Finney Smith. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
No debate there. He got hammered.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. And New York has possession. 22 was their biggest lead. Hart passes to Bridges. Anunoby for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Thomas against Bridges. Shot clock at 6. That one goes in. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter. Knicks leading by 13. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. That's a foul called on Cameron Johnson. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Johnson against Anunoby. Towns looking for an opening. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Towns has got 26 points.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact. How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Bridges. Finney Smith pulls it in.
Big rebound on a night where they haven't exactly controlled the glass.
Schroeder with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Kept alive. Here's Simmons. It's Thomas on the wing. Clock at 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 13-point lead. Yep, that one's good. 27 points for him.
Now, this is what makes Jalen Brunson special. You've got to knock down contested shots. Mr. Brunson up to the task.
Hard against Simmons. Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Simmons. The three-pointer off the mark. Knicks leading by 15. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And that one misses.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen. Schroeder
against Anunoby. Now here's Schroeder. Defense is right there. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And the Nets making a change here. Sharp, he's checked in for Finney Smith. Watford comes in for Simmons. Williams is checked in for Johnson. And it's Johnson in for Thomas.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Knicks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Karl Anthony Towns.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump.